Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Fire to the right side, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback will throw it up for one pass option.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Try to convert with a sweep. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
They'll run it from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Back to pass. It's Adams. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Gators are in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They draw first blood in this national title game.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wade. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams. Freeing up the backers will make the play.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Booth. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
He finds some space. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They're going to run. Back gets the carry. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback operating an empty set. To the air, it's Adams. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up.
Who's in the clear? Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gators. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold on. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Takes the catch downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Adams. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Caught over the middle. It's Booth. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The shotgun running play called. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. To throw, it's Adams. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Now they call a run. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. And And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. LSU now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. The pass rush closing in. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the cornerback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Adams. Quick catch over the middle. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bought some time, now lets him go. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle. Just a short gain after the completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. Finds his man, it's Meadows. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Play fake, looking to throw. Stays on his feet. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Keeper for the 1st down and more. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Slangs the quick throw. Looks like LSU has the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. He's back to throw again on second down. Makes a quick catch.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it here. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Adams. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Adams. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. It's a run to the left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.